Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. Your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Valley via Industry Spotlight. With Bob, let me get this right, Bob Jenner, founder and president of the Network Doctor.
How you doing, Fred?
Yeah, good to see you. And I'm excited to talk to you about this subject matter because I was on my, couldn't sleep. I woke up early in the morning, couldn't sleep, getting ready to go work out first thing in the morning. And I went to back up something and it says, would you like to back up to the cloud? And it's got a little picture of a cloud. I go, how appropriate to talk to Bob. What is the cloud for those that don't know what the cloud is?
Really, the cloud services, and people have been using cloud services before the term cloud ever came around. What all a cloud service is services that are delivered to you with software and hardware that you don't particularly own.
Or you don't keep on site.
There may be some portion that you keep on site, but most of the time, no. Everything is out, delivered to you over the internet.
So let's give this as an example.
Office 365 is a great example. Gmail, your bank's website where you go to get your banking information.
That's true, because that's not on site. You're going somewhere else to get it.
Exactly.
That data is somewhere else.
It's all cloud delivered or delivered over the internet.
And now they're starting to actually, songs are come through books because these tablets now don't have enough memory to store all of it.
Right. So you have services like Audible, okay, which is books on tape, so on and so forth, all in the cloud.
Yep, you hit it downloads.
Or you can even play it streaming over the cloud without downloading it at all.
Without putting it on your,
Yeah, iTunes has streaming services like that.
Now I want to go into the cloud for two things. I want to talk about family videos. We have family videos, we have pictures, we have a lot of family stuff that we'd like to share with other members of the family. That's one way to use a cloud. How are you seeing that application used?
You can, we see that actually quite a bit. You know, we have, for example, CPA firms where they need to be able to share securely financial resources with their clientele. They need their clients to be able to upload to them as well as download.
Data going one way or the other.
But it's all got to be completely secure. You know, in a residential use, there are a number of services that you can use where you can take those pictures and you can share subsets of those pictures with other people.
And those already exist when you think of, I think I'm thinking of Shutterfly, I'm thinking of some of these other services where you get your pictures printed and delivered. That's the cloud.
That's a cloud.
And if someone has the password that they can, family member, they can take a look at it.
Right, if you choose to share that with other people, yeah.
And so let's talk about the business application now. For us, data security is the most important thing to us, being a financial services company and a mortgage company. So security numbers, account numbers, all that data. We find out everything about everybody and we put it in the system, if you will. And that's all online. What are some of the things you need to look at when consulting a company such as the Network Doctor, and what are the questions you should be asking?
Well, one of the questions that you should be asking is antivirus enough? If I put antivirus out on my computer's antivirus software, anti-malware software, is that enough? Am I protected? And the answer to that is really no, because you need a multi-pronged approach to complete protection in the cloud and for your business. So antivirus software is a part of that. Another part of that is a professional grade firewall security appliance. A security appliance can look at all of the stuff that you have going in and out, okay? And it can, it can block attacks from coming to you. People think, well, who's going to attack my office? I'm just a small office with 5 guys over here. It's not personal, okay?
They're just looking for a financial company to get data from to do identity theft.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have robots that go out there and harvest that information. Another tool that's good, that rounds out the security you should have, is email filtering software. You should have an email filtering service that scans all of your email before it gets to you.
And give me an example. Do you have a couple examples of that?
Sure. There are a number of companies. Postini comes to mind. Reflection comes to mind. Those are services that are in the cloud that scan all of your inbound and outbound mail, and you can put what's called DLP or data loss prevention tags within that scope so that you can stop anyone from accidentally sending a piece of email that contains a social security number, a bank account number, a credit card number, so that that will never go out.
Never go out. That's really key. You know, I'm going to keep you for another segment, so I want to go deeper with this one subject. And,
Sure.
And I want to talk about this 128-bit encryption. What does that mean when they say you need to encrypt to 128-bit? Explain that, layman's terms, please.
Okay. When they're talking about encryption, what is encryption? Encryption is taking a document or a website or a particular vehicle, whatever it is, and you're making that so that it is not easily readable in plain text. So you run it through an encryption system, and the encryption system essentially makes it all look like garbage if you were to look at it, if you were looking at the encrypted form. And the 128-bit, 256-bit, 1024-bit, whatever it is a portion of the algorithm that is used to make that.
To scramble it.
To scramble it. And when you do that, you have the key to unencrypt it, to unencrypt it, and the people that you're sending it to have the key to unencrypt it. There's a public portion of that key. There's a private portion of that key. That 256-bit or 128-bit segment is the private portion that you have that nobody else does.
It's really important you talk to someone like Bob to understand this and make sure you're just not sending, tax returns. Clients even send fake paperwork to us, and we say, look, fax it to us if you can, because you're not encrypting it on your end, and when it's coming to us, it could be swiped and taken.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And there are services out there that allow you, they make it so easy.
Well, I think of Adobe. Adobe has a program that we use that allows you to encrypt really simply, and it's a free download, I believe, or it's a small upgrade for the product for someone at home. It'd be easy to use, or
it's very easy to use.
Yeah.
You could even, a poor man's protection, as it were, is even zipping something with a password. It's certainly better than sending it plain text.
Yeah, send it right over where someone can grab it. We're going to jump to a quick break, but we'll be right back, and we'll talk more with Bob Jenner, founder and president of the Network Doctor. You've been listening to the V Hour on AM 1220 KHTS.